What's up, guys? Adam Patterson out here for Greek Physiques Fitness, and right now I'm playing a little bit of Rocket League on my PS4, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what is today to come. So I'm probably going to vlog most of this day. I am going to the gym. I should be there with my friend Terry. If I'm not there with my friend Terry, it will be with my friend Colin. If not with Colin, I'll video about my damn self because I'm not at my school gym. This gym doesn't honestly care what I do, hopefully. But my plan today is a chest day. I may touch abs, but I am going to definitely do some cardio, so I'll be showing you guys all of that. Right now I am sipping some coffee. It is 9:33 in the morning. I woke up at about 8. I have slept in ever since school has ended. I honestly needed to catch up on some sleep. I had a couple nights where I was up until like 12 o'clock, 1 in the morning, and I woke up at like 6 or 7, go to a CPR class, to go to work, to come back to here, or not to come back to here, to come back to here. I was up late. I woke up early the next day. So I've had a few late nights and a few early mornings, so I figured I would sleep in. I've been sleeping until about 8 every single day lately. It's been pretty enjoyable, but I'm gonna get back to waking up at 6, I think. Alright, party people. So first meal of the day is going to be cereal. It's honey bunches of oats, the honey roasted ones, I think. It's not vanilla. It's the ones that are like actually honey roasted. The reason why is because I'm going to the gym at 12. I'm actually going to be starting to lift at 12:30. So at 12 o'clock I'm going to go and sit in the sauna. So I'm eating right now. It is 11 o'clock. If you can't see the clock behind me, I'll show it to you real close up. 11:05. I drank a cup of coffee, but I have not yet ate today. I told you that I woke up at 8. I ate probably around 9:30, and that is because of time restricted eating. So that is something I'm going to be very focused on. This break that I am on is time restricted eating. I'm going to get onto my pattern that I want to be on for the next semester, and I'm going to work on changing my body around it. If you can't see, I also have a chin strap. It's pretty patchy on the sides, but I'm going to try and grow that out. This is something new that I've been working on. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. But other than that, I'm gonna eat this first meal. It's pretty much all carbs, a little bit of whole milk, but pretty much all carbs. And I'm gonna use that to power my way through this workout. And when that's over, I'm going to load up on fats for the rest of the day. I'm going to get those proteins in, and I'll get some more carbs in, but mostly I'm gonna be focused on fats and protein. Reason why is because fats, as I've said in the past, hold 9 calories per gram. So if you eat a lot of fats, you're getting a lot of calories in on that diet. And protein you just need for muscle building. The reason why I choose fats, besides for the fact that they're calorically denser than carbs and proteins, is because my body seems to run more efficiently on fats. I feel a lot better when I eat a lot of fats. I've said it in the past that in high school I used to play basketball, and I tested out my body, and I saw that actually eating peanut butter before practices, before games, before scrimmages, before anything like that, it actually helped me perform greater than if I would have ate like toast is what I used to eat. But I also used to try out like spaghetti before game nights for soccer tournaments and stuff like that. And it just never seemed to work out very well. I would always crash in the middle of a game. I would run out of carbs. But fats are more sustaining. They take a lot longer to digest, and they seem to give my body more energy loading up on fats, because that is what fats are. It's just energy stored. So that is what I choose to do. It all depends on how your body works and how you want to work your body. So if your body responds better to fats, I would say go on a more fat diet. If it responds better to carbs, you should probably include more carbs in your diet. Alright guys, I just got back from the gym, so I'll tell you what I did first, and then I'll tell you why I did it. So we went in, and Terry, I'm not going to be able to work out with Terry probably for the rest of this break, because he competed in a show, and now he knows what his weak points are, so he wants to work on his weak points, and he likes to do it his way. Even if they're the same weak points, his way that he wants to work on them is kind of different from mine, and it's not the same way that has been working for me. So we went in, and we have a machine where we can do dips on it, and that's what we started off doing. He likes that for a warm-up. I don't like it so much. I actually didn't feel it in my chest at all. I felt it pretty much all in my triceps. So I went and I did some cable flies, and I did those for a warm-up, just because the cable fly is actually the full contraction of the chest, because you're bringing it over across the sternum. So that is the full contraction of your chest, because the chest actually expands going this way. It does not expand going backwards into you. It expands outwards, so that it's the full extension and contraction of the chest. After that, we went over to the Smith machine, and I know what you're thinking, Smith machine is pretty gay, but it actually felt great. We did incline Smith machine press. We worked up to about 185. I stuck around 175. He did 185 for his sets. He was a bit stronger than I am on pressing motions and actually most compound things. He is a few inches taller than me. He weighs a few more pounds than I do, so you would expect him to be stronger, but he hasn't been lifting quite as long as me, so you wouldn't always expect it, I guess. After that, we went over and we did incline hammer press, which is where you take dumbbells and you hold them as if you're doing a hammer curl, but you hold them just like that, and instead you press them up like you're doing bench. Reason why I do that is I enjoy it quite a bit. I usually do incline flies afterwards, and well, I don't. I do them 2 exercises afterwards. But it's pretty much like the top of the fly, where you go up and you're in the contraction portion of the motion, and you just kind of squeeze it over. And the reason why I do it with dumbbells is because you get that wide range of motion. They're a free weight, so you have a free range of motion, and it's more free weight than a barbell, because you get more range of motion. You can actually control it all the way over, so you can get 2 types of squeezes instead of just the press. You can get the press and the fly motion in on it, and that's why I enjoy it a lot. After that, I believe we went to flat dumbbell. So for incline hammers, we did 50s. For flat dumbbell, we did 70s. But that's a lie, because we went and we did cable flies after that. So we went and did cable flies. I did low to highs, working on upper chest. And then after that, we went and did flat dumbbell. So I've already explained why you do fly motions, why they are my favorite. The flat dumbbell, I don't typically do a flat dumbbell. I prefer to start off and I go incline dumbbell. I do at 45 degrees. I do incline hammer press at 30 degrees, and then I go over and I do a flat barbell bench, purely based on strength. I do a 5-3-1. I normally work up to about a 225-1 at the top, and that's just preparing myself to get stronger. I'm not a big barbell bencher. I don't enjoy it very much, so I've been sticking to dumbbells just because I'm more focused on building mass equally on both sides. I don't really need to build the power, which is what barbells are for. But other than that, I have a shoulder problem where I don't know why it is, but when I get into higher rep ranges, like 8 to 12, which isn't even that high, my shoulder starts to kick in and it starts to hurt quite a bit. So I've been sticking to the lower reps, because at lower reps it doesn't hurt. But that's something I have to go get checked out anyways. But until I do, I'm gonna stick to the lower rep ranges. After that, I normally do incline flies, and then I do flat flies, and then I'm done with chest. I'll do some close grip bench, I'll do some cable press downs, and that's pretty much it for me. But today, we did all of those chest exercises. We went and did dumbbell flat bench, which I still don't enjoy. On my incline dumbbell bench, I normally work up to 2 sets of 4 with 75s. I do a 2 sets of 12, 2 sets of 8, 2 sets of 4 scheme. And today we were working with 70s because it was the end of the workout, and we did about 4 sets, and I did 8 to 12 reps. It doesn't hurt so bad on dumbbells, because I can feel my shoulder and I can see when it starts to work, and I can make it stop and I can let it not work. But with a barbell, it's kind of just, I don't know what it is, but it's fucking me up. So after that, we went to a close grip bench, and we were so weak on close grip that we were actually very upset with ourselves, because we couldn't press the weight that we typically do. We normally work up to 185 on close grip bench. We usually do that for about 4 sets of 6, and today we got 185 for about 2 reps. And after we did that, we were like, fuck this, because we're not going to decrease the weight, because that's not what we're about to do. So we just called it a day. We said that we would probably tax our body a little bit too much. We probably hit the tris pretty well when we were doing chest. So we called it a day for that. We also did some dumbbell pullovers. My friend Terry was pretty amazed that I'm now doing dumbbell pullovers with 80s, because the last time I did them with him, we were using 50s. So he went and he picked up a 50, and I went and I picked up an 80, and he was like, what? So I'm much stronger than him in that motion. He's scared to go any higher in that motion because he thinks he's gonna hurt his shoulder. But honestly, you can hurt your shoulder doing flat bench, incline bench, decline bench, any type of bench. So I'm not too scared about that. As long as your form is correct, you're not gonna hurt yourself. But if your form's not correct, you're gonna hurt yourself. And regardless of the movement, motion, whatever you're doing, the shoulder rotates 360 degrees. That leaves you very, very vulnerable to injuries in your shoulders. So you really have to be careful with your shoulders. You really have to take it easy. They can't take a huge pounding. They're not a major muscle group. So you gotta take it easy on your shoulders. I don't do shoulder days with a lot of weight. I'm really there just trying to strengthen up the ligaments around them, make sure that my shoulders don't actually have to take any injuries. But that is what we did today. So what I'm gonna do now, after the workout, I went and sat in the sauna for about 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a shower, and then I will bring you guys to the next meal. Hopefully I can cook it up soon. I already have rice made, so I think I'm gonna make about 3 to 4 eggs, and that's gonna be the next meal, guys. But I'll see you there. All right, guys, so we're here for meal number 2 on the day, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna love it, but you all may be disappointed in me. And I went with a shitload of spaghetti, and I'm gonna put some of this sauce on it. We had this left over from last night. My dad made this, so we had this left over, and honestly, guys, I can't help myself. Typically, I don't eat pastas while I'm bulking, or I do eat them when I'm cutting just because I like to have the extra energy from the carbs, but I don't typically eat pastas while I'm bulking. Reason why is because these pastas right here, these pastas are what stick to your sides, and as males, we put on our body fat usually around our waistlines and our lower stomachs, and these pastas are actually what do that a lot. They put on a lot of fat in those areas because you're not going to use all this. This is too much carbs to use in one sitting, and your body's not going to use it. So your body's going to store it for energy for later in the future, and when it gets stored as energy, that's what fat is. So that's why when you see people who are really fat, they can not eat for a lot longer of a time than a person who's really skinny, because their body has so much more energy to use up. And that's really why I don't eat a lot of this pasta. But since this is the holiday season, and since it's around, and since I still have white rice in here already made, and I can make that hamburger up to go with it later on, I'm gonna eat this pasta, and I'm gonna freaking love it. There's actually a lot more that's left, and there's not much more sauce, so I don't know who's gonna eat that, because it's not gonna be me. But I'm gonna eat this pasta, guys, and I'll come back to you with the next meal. And I may take you guys out tonight. I probably won't though. I'm actually going out tonight to a place called the Beer Park because my friend Kendra got her dream job. Alright, guys, I'll come. So for my last meal, as I showed you before, I was gonna make that ground beef, those hamburgers, but I'm just gonna use it as ground beef. I'm gonna brown that up. I'm gonna eat it with my 1 cup of rice that I have left, and that's gonna be the last meal of the day. And then I will be going out to the Rochester Beer Park. That is a place in Rochester, New York, where I'm from. I'll be doing that with my friend Kendra to celebrate her getting her new job. So that is my plan for the rest of the day. I'll probably have a beer too, because it's a beer park, so I don't think that they're serving like real drinks, but I hope that they do, because I would rather have vodka tonic. But that's my plan for the rest of the day, guys. So I think we made it through a good day together. Sorry I didn't get to show you any exercises or anything like that from the gym. I didn't actually take out my camera. Terry and I decided that we were gonna go hard today, so that's what I did. But I am doing back day tomorrow at 8 a.m. so I will bring you guys along. I will record that. I will vlog the entire day, but I do have work tomorrow from 12:30 to 9, so maybe not the whole day as a vlog, but that's what I will do. I'll show you guys that, and that's what we'll do. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below what you would like to see next time. Have a good one, guys.
Don't forget to